what if every NBA player pulled a LeBron and went back home to their hometown team? What if that could actually happen in the NBA? Well, in today's video, that is exactly what we are going to be taking a look at, and we will be simulating one full season to see which hometown team ends up winning the NBA championship. Now, to download this roster, you don't go to content name. I mean, you could, but you would have to type in coming home instead of CSB underscore YT or CSB space YT. I'm pretty sure there was an underscore in there, but it didn't really show up. Instead, you want to go to online ID and type in CSB underscore YT. That is also my Snapchat, my Twitch, my Twitter. So make sure to follow me on those social media platforms, outplugs. I don't know, man. But right now, it does have 2 downloads. Let's get this to 150 downloads by the time this video is up for a full 24 hours. I think it can happen, and I really hope you guys do end up enjoying the roster. Now, if you're planning on doing more than one season with this, I'm sorry. You need to put the players in free agency. You need to put them on historic teams and foreign teams, because you don't want players going to teams that isn't their hometown team. So you're probably wondering, what are these teams looking like? Well, here you go. Now, I did get these from a website. The link will be in the description to the article. Now, you're probably wondering why certain teams don't have really great players. Like, for example, I know that the Jazz have some awful players. Well, there weren't really a lot of players. I'm pretty sure it was Utah, Denver, and San Antonio that had no players from their state, from their city. So yeah, as you see, the Jazz are full of 63, 64, and 65 overall players. The Kings lineup, that is actually legit, but their starting point guard is Jared Cunningham. Now, when you go on the website and you look at some of the lineups, obviously some of the players are not in the game, so I had to find other players that were from Brooklyn or that were from, I don't know, Dallas or Houston, So just a heads up, the lineups, some of them on the website, when I transfer them over to 2K, they're not the exact same, but I tried to get them to be as great as possible. The Spurs, like I said, they're kind of trash. Same with the Thunder. Now, the Thunder, there is a lineup for the Thunder on that website, but the thing is, I think 3 of those players aren't in the game, and I basically just searched NBA players from Oklahoma, and yeah, there was no one there that was actually in the game. And also, since the Supersonics are in the game, there is your special team of the video, the 95-96 Seattle Supersonics, led by Isaiah Thomas, Nate Robinson, and Jamal Crawford. So honestly, the teams that I feel like will do well are the Bulls, the Clippers, because the Clippers got Kawhi, James Harden, Klay Thompson, Brook Lopez, Andrew Holiday, and then also the Charlotte Hornets, who have the 3-headed point guard monster of Steph Curry, John Wall, and I want to say Kemba, but it's not Kemba. It's John Wall, Steph Curry, and Chris Paul. There we go. Those are the 3 players. I just decided to use the Sixers. I actually wanted to use the Clippers for this first simulation of the regular season before the All-Star break, but I forgot to go and press R2 over to the Clippers. I thought I did, but the Sixers, if you're curious, with Kobe leading the way, they are 27-26, 1 game above 500. Let's take a look at the standings here at the All-Star break, and the Charlotte Hornets are 42-11. CP3, Steph, John Wall, CJ Wilcox is their power forward, and John Henson is their starting center. And then, as you can see, the Pacers are there, the Wizards. The Wizards have Kevin Durant, Roy. They have, obviously, Kevin Durant. They have Melo, Ty Lawson. So that team is not looking bad. And the Celtics, that team is absolutely garbage. That team is not doing anything whatsoever. There are the Supersonics, 25-29. But the Los Angeles Clippers are 48-5 with that beastly lineup. And then the Lakers are second. I think they are 43-10. But I'm not too sure about that. I didn't really look at it too much. Damian Lillard does lead the NBA in scoring, and basically I would just be showing you guys the top 30 scorers in the NBA, and you can see which teams some of these guys are on. As you can see, Marc Gasol actually stayed with the Memphis Grizzlies. I was kind of surprised that he was from Memphis, but it said in the website that he was from Tennessee, so I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not gonna question it, but the Grizzlies don't end up winning the championship anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But look at these rebounding numbers from DeAndre Jordan. 23 rebounds, also with 3.5 blocks. Like, some of these rebounding numbers are absolutely insane. Like, Kevin Love is averaging 20 rebounds per game, basically. Spencer Hawes, 16.5. James Harden is actually averaging assists because he has players to pass the ball to that are actually good. Here are your Eastern and Western Conference All-Stars. As you can see, PG makes it. I'm praying. I'm praying for a Pacers victory in Game 7, even though I know damn well that it will happen because, I mean, like, are you really going to go against Paul George in Toronto, considering we should have won Game 5? Still pissed out we didn't win Game 5, but it is what it is. We are going to win Game 7. Life's going to be good. We're going to play the Heat. It's going to be hashtag beat the Heat part 2 or part 4, I think, because that'll be like the 4th time that we've met up in the playoffs. And you guys could probably expect me to rant in some videos about how much I hate the Heat. By the way, let me know down in the comments section. I know that this video is going to go up probably before, no, not before, during or after the Heat and Hornets game. And then I forget who else plays today, but just let me know who you want to win, Heat or Hornets, even though it's most likely going up during the game. And then who do you want to win, Raptors or Pacers? So there you go. Here is the Clippers right now. We are simulating with them for the second half of the season. And they actually go 72-10. They do not get the best record for the best record in NBA history. I meant to say record, but then best record just kind of slipped right out of my mouth. James Harden wins the MVP award, 29 points, about 10-something assists, I don't know. Joseph Young wins the Rookie of the Year. Kostas Papanikolaou, I believe that was most improved player, defensive player, goes to DeAndre Jordan, 22.2 rebounds and 3.2 blocks. Absolutely insane. And actually, Sixth Man of the Year went to Papanikolaou. Spencer Hawes gets most improved player, and Doc Rivers wins the Coach of the Year as the Clippers, like I said, win 72-10. They do tie the 95-96 Bulls record for the second best record in NBA history. Here are your all-NBA, all-defensive, and all-rookie teams. There's Dwayne Wade, the all-defensive first team. Obviously, you know, these names should be on there. And I didn't really show the all-rookie teams because I didn't really see a point, considering there weren't really any rookies anywhere, because the roster that I got doesn't have, like, D'Angelo Russell or Justice Winslow or Kristaps, even though he's from, Latvia, so that wouldn't have even made sense for him to be on a roster here. As you can see, the Charlotte Hornets are the top team in the Eastern Conference. They're 66-16, and then the top team in the West, obviously, is the Los Angeles Clippers. They are 72-10. Here are the top 30 scorers in the NBA. I was actually pretty surprised that, 40-year-old Ray Allen could drop 28 points per game in a full 82-game season, but then again, it's just starting fives going up against starting fives, because I did make the rotations. The starting five each have 48 minutes, and then the bench has 0, and then I took control of every single team. If you did not see that in the beginning of the video, the Clippers are leading the NBA in most points scored during their games, 118.5 points. The Nuggets, they've given up the most points, and surprisingly, the New York Knicks have allowed 92 points per game, but obviously the Clippers are going to have the best point differential at basically 22 points, which is absolutely insane. You can see the Hornets there, the Lakers, the Wizards. So basically, you can expect the Western and Eastern Conference Finals to be Hornets and not really Knicks, but let's go Clippers, Lakers. Maybe that'll happen. Who knows? I'm actually surprised that the Pacers finished with the second best record. If you saw the team in the beginning of the video, I don't really understand how they made it that far. Let's see if it can be 1-2, and no, it cannot. The Pacers actually end up making it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Bulls end up getting eliminated with Dwayne Wade, Anthony Davis to lead the team. The Pacers end up getting eliminated, and the Clippers choke in the playoffs. I mean, it's nothing new. The Clippers, even with Kawhi and Klay Thompson, they still end up losing in the playoffs. How do you have that team and then lose to the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals? There is the Hornets roster. Like I said, the three-headed point guard monster. And then the Lakers, PG, DeRozan, Robin Lopez, Brandon Jennings, and I think Tyson Chandler is on that. Yeah, well, of course he is, because he's not on the Lakers in real life. And look at this. The Hornets storm out to a commanding 3-0 series lead. Let's just take a look at the box score. First of all, Game 3, Steph scores 46. Are you kidding me? Here is the box score for Game 1. Brandon Jennings drops 37, but CP3 and Steph combined for 78 points. 78 points. That is absolutely insane. And then Game 3 was a complete blowout. So here they are at home. The Charlotte Hornets. Can they end up winning the NBA championship on their home floor? It's getting close. It's a 6-point game. But in the end, the Charlotte Hornets will end up being your NBA champions.
And they've done it. The new NBA champions, played so well together, enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
So in an NBA season where every player goes back to play for their hometown team, the Charlotte Hornets end up winning the NBA championship as Steph does win the finals MVP, 38 points, 8.5 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, and half a block in the 4-game sweep against the Los Angeles Lakers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Let me know down in the comment section if you like these type of random My League videos. I like putting these out for you guys so we can just see what happens with a random roster in the NBA. Also, give me some ideas of other videos that you guys would like to see in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. The 100K special will be out later this week. I promise you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.